So guys, I am going to try so hard not to laugh as hard as I can throughout this entire video because I've been laughing so hard. My ribs hurt because of this story. This video is just hilarious because Mumbles is being chewed left, right and center. She's always wanted to trend. So here you go, Mumbles, you're trending but for the wrong reasons. The wig, is it, or the extensions, whatever it is, yeah. I'm telling you, we have a new nickname for Mumbles. For anyone who does not know, Mumbles goes by Wiggy. That's the new nickname. Yeah, it's all over the internet right now. Wiggy. So let me get to context. So we know by now that Bulliam and Wiggy were outside today. They went to do a photo op where they pretended that they were teaching kids nature and how to improve biodiversity. How that is going to be helpful or impactful to these kids, I don't know, but I'm here to just tell you what's going on. So it was a complete disaster because first they're being dragged online for literally letting kids get soaked in the rain. They had umbrellas, especially Kate is being dragged for letting kids, like she was just standing there smiling instead of covering these kids, and these kids were getting rained on while she was protecting her wig. Well, the same wig, you think it's a very expensive wig, a very standing wig. You're like, okay, I mean, it looks stunning. I mean, I would have done the same. Well, no, most people will not do because those are babies, they will get sick. But this is a Temu wig. I'm telling you what the internet is saying, guys. This is what the internet is saying. So people are like, this is the wig you're protecting? And let me tell you, you're cooked. Even when your so-called fans, the Derangers, turn on you. You're cooked. You're cooked when Derangers turn in on you. Because not only is the internet mocking you, everyone all over globally mocking you, you even have your fans, your biggest supporters turning in on you because they cannot and the audacity for the media to say that Meghan has always wanted to copy Kate's style, fashion style. Look at her hair. Look at So Princess Wiggy blonde debut has flopped so bad, and the internet is literally having a field day with her as we speak. She's everywhere, and the way the memes guys, I'm going to share a few. The memes are taking me out because not only are you guys calling her Wiggy, you're also calling her Princess Chewbacca. Princess Chewbacca, just, yeah, I'm telling you, if you go on the internet right now, your ribs will hurt because I've been laughing. I was like, how am I going to get through this video? Mind you, I've not even started reading the comments because the comments are wild. And I've seen people like, Derangers like, how dare you mock a woman who had cancer? That is wrong. You should not do that. That is wrong. And we're like, you guys have accounts dedicated to talking about Meghan's neck, Meghan's feet. You mock her every day. And what? So you get to mock her, and when the minute we mock your so-called Princess Chewbacca, that's. And let me tell you, it's not just Scotties who are roasting Kate. It's everyone. Everyone who's like, who can tell? Like, oh my God, this is bad. And the internet is convinced Kate's hairstylist hates her. Literally, the hairstylist and her entire team, Beat Glam team, hates her. Because how do you look like that? You're married to a man who's a billionaire. Yet you cannot get a good wig. And again, people have been saying she needs friends. We know she does not have friends. She does not have girlfriends because if she did, they'll clearly tell her, hey, this is bad. You cannot go outside looking like that. That's just not good. But since she does not have, well, others believe that Kate is Kate and she's a bully, and you cannot tell her anything. She's like, people are like, maybe the hairstylist was like, this is not okay. But she's like, no, I want it because she always is in a one-sided competition with Meghan. So the internet is straight. So I'm gonna start with comments from Derangers being just like, no, we don't know, this is not good. And then I have a bonus where I'm going to show you some of the comments of the internet ripping this woman apart, mocking that wig, the Princess Chewbacca or Wiggy, the milking Wiggy. So I'm gonna start with the Derangers comments, and then we'll follow with the others. I had to include the other ones, so stay Don't go away, stay tuned. So you have from the Derangers, I'm going to, as you can see, so you have Rebecca says this is not her actual hair. Kay is like, I'm not sure I like the light hair on her. And then Claire or whatever says, love the poll, but I think it's time the hair goes shorter. Then another one is like, not a fan of that hairstyle. It's literally too much hair. Norfolk says, I like it, but I think she's had so many extensions added as it just seems so very full and makes her tiny face look like it's peeping through curtains. Another one is like, not a fan of this color on her. It washes her out. Plus, it looks like a wig. Another one is like, too many hair extensions. It looks like a mop. Another one, her hair is overtaking her body. It keeps getting... Just my opinion, but I think the hair looks messy. Most people look more polished when their hair is tidy. Love her outfit though. Another one, oh, I do not like the hair at all. She is a natural brunette and I don't think the light color suits her. Makes her look older and pale. I always opt for staying in your natural hair color range. Another one, not loving the new hair color. It washes her out. Then another one, don't like the hair. Doesn't look classy like before. Another one, well, I love them both, just not a fan of this color or the look. I get wig or something, of course, whatever makes her happy counts the most. Just overjoyed to see them both so happy and healthy. So happy? This is a person who just got back from a vacation and she does not look. If you think that's happy, clearly there's a problem with you. Then another one, this look is not it. Another one, not a fan of her hair color. So it's crazy. Now let me get to the internet ripping her apart. Those were Derangers comments, guys. Those were Derangers comments, and they also are not impressed with Kate's look. They're not impressed with Wiggy's look. So here are the comments, and I'm going to try so hard not to laugh through the entire comments. Carol says, one commentator said her hair is overtaking her body. SK says, oh Lord, the peasants are happy that the wig she bought with her money doesn't suit her. In fact, some are comparing it to a mop. Alex says, in the newspaper comments, they are dragging the hair, literally. Yeah, true. I have a video on that, so make sure you check it out. It's coming up after this. And then Alex says, Marisol says, I read the comment, her hair is getting bigger than her body, and it made me laugh. It looks terrible on her. Bad advice? Zenab says, interesting. They believe that she's wearing extensions right now because they used to accuse Meghan of wearing extensions years ago and they were acting as if it's a scandal. But here we are. Alma says, not even the Derangers can excuse this ugly wig. Meghan says, okay, this is probably a crown, wig topper. Maybe her hair is thinning in that area. Nevertheless, she needs to fire her hairdresser. My last post about this nonsense. The blue says, words fail me. I get that. I completely do. Swan says, I'm gonna need people to get that wig panzel off my timeline. If you know, you know. Wig panzel. Radical says, looks like Nana Aqua has been hired as the new wig stylist. Guys, stop. Nana Aqua, but she's drawing a lot of comparisons to Nana Aqua, like so many comparisons. People believe that she's a newer stylist because remember, Nana is always defending her. Oh no. David says, nice to see Chewbacca out and about. If you know him. Guys, this is savage. Chewbacca was out. Oh, Riley says, I can find better wigs here in Atlanta. That is the capital of wigs. Amara says, Lord, her stylist really put that helmet on her head. I beg, let me mind my business. Snarky says, it appears she hasn't replaced the stylist. Yeah, you're Snarky. I think so. Raj says, raise your hands if you don't buy your wigs from Party Piece. Raise your hands, guys. Dare says, I heard it's Halloween season. Oh, yeah. Liv says, thanks to Miss Dayglow, who said Chewy was trending. I ran to check. Quite and candy. Guys, Chewy was trending. You guys are next level. Like, I'm telling you, you are next level. I can't. Like, I'm trying so hard. I'm telling you, the comments, most of the comments are just Chewbacca. Like, Chewbacca. And wiggy. And people are like, oh no, girl, you need a new stylist. Oh, you need to get better wigs. Like, you are married to a billionaire. And people also believe that William cut off, wig expenses. It's like, no, you're not getting a dime for me. Look whatever you want. The clothes or whatever. That's why she looks a mess. But guys, have a field day in the comments. Let me know what you think. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, to share, and of course to hit that subscribe button. I'm Emerald, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.